way. Bam.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 21-0 our score after 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Single, slot.
Ooh, there's a purple.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
You get that move.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Nah, that's looted on that side.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Somebody's running up. Somebody's running up.
Throwing again. Dalton.
Yep, they're in this building.
And incomplete.
Come on, let's wait for him. Let's wait.
Boy,
Just wait.
the
Just wait.
numbers
No,
throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Nah, fuck that.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Bitch. They should. If not, I got some.
Andy Dalton going to stay on the field. They're going to try and go for it on 4th down.
368.
They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
I don't think I have a level 1 right now. I don't.
Here's Allen.
All right, let's go to the next.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
He's going to run off and start shooting. Right here, right in front of us. Hit him for 14. He's white shield. Pathfinder, I think it was.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
No, they shot me at the same
and that'll set up the 3rd down.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
Allen going to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
That's it. Nah, nigga.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
Now Joe Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44. There you go. 49's the mic.
Dalton here from the gun. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that good question. That good question. I think so. On the right side of us, I think. Stay on the left.
The Bengals on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's get off the field. Let's get it.
Go, can.
Don't play this game to hide.
Hey, pick it up, defense.
Hey, Charlie.
Another shit right here. Damn, I keep
Operating from the gun. Dalton. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 23. Andy Dalton now 8 of 17 so far, so under 50%, but he's got a 1st and 10. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I think they over here. Yeah, they over here somewhere.
They'll give it to Mixon. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
He's right in our range, bro. I said it marked him, but it didn't show me where he was at.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Following the sack, they go from the 13 on 3rd and goal.
Up here.
And Dalton to throw. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now
I got him.
4th.
I got him. Oh, no, I'm coming. Bitch.
Hey, high 7.
Yeah, I dropped down and got that dude hitting with the havoc on the side. I fucked his ass up. He tried to finish him, too. I seen him in his eye. He didn't even move.
4th. Here's Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Alexander wreaking the defensive havoc. A chance to get some momentum in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach,
I have a battery.
I'm sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Now the Bills will use the sack.
We're not that far from the circle. Nobody looted over there? Bro, nobody looted on that side. Let's go. They're too busy fighting. There's another battery here for you. I think I have 120.
Timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Circle at all. None of this shit's looted. Alright, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go out here. Go get the other shits. Closer.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To the air, Allen. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there, and now it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. Way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Motion.
This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I guess. I don't know. I'm just moving. Oh, shit.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40-yard line.
There's a care package out there.
A first half update now from Philadelphia. It's the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Where are they at?
Nice.
58's the
Another
mic.
Phoenix.
58.
Hey, Zoo.
Here we go.
From the gun, Dalton airing one out for Boyd. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Let's go up top.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Right here. Somebody's right next to us.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory. But also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
We'll see how they attack here. Throwing now is Allen.
They're going to run up. They're running up.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Sick bastards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football.
Crazy.
Doesn't matter what position you play.
Heard him there, right there next to us.
Be aware, a ball may come your way.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carlos Dunlap able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now Allen. It's hauled in by Lee Smith. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
368.
Operating from the gun, Dalton. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 39. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Geno Atkins, the Pro Bowler, in there on the stop.
Go, go, go. You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Singletary again. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Geno Atkins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And this one is right down the middle. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Let's go. Let's do this.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Motion, motion, motion.
41 Mike. 41 Mike.
Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
132 fighter.
And the Bengals 1st down.
2 by 2. Move. Hands up.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Dalton off play action. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. To throw on 3rd down. Dalton. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. Andy Dalton now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Down low, multiplayer.
5-6.
Mike's 49.
Hey, orbit.
49.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full
Hands up.
Another chance for Dalton. He finds Hopkins complete. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4.
Chiefs and...
And it'll be Dalton again. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Dalton now to pass. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out.
Wait a minute.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Geno Atkins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Check 13. Check 13.
Check nickel.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. As far as undrafted players go, Philip Lindsay took most of the headlines a season ago, but remember, Robert Foster was undrafted out of Alabama as well, signed with the Bills in May of 2018 and had a pretty good year. 27 catches, 541 yards. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, Alpha.
Watch the flat. Motion.
From midfield, here's Allen. Past the 20. Got an open man, it's Foster. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Robert Foster, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Hauschka adds the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. A first down throw coming for Dalton. Flush to his right. And that's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me something. Give me something.
To throw again. Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Alexander able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's Matt Wild now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Alert 3. Alert 3. Shift. Switch.
56.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Here we go again.
They go right back to Singletary.
Run.
And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
Check.
They'll keep it on the ground. Singletary. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to...
And Singletary has it stripped.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. 1, 2, 3.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here.
No.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
No, fuck you, back out. Oh, my shit.
So it's
done.
a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as
just
good
need the
as it
multiplayer,
gets.
right?
They
You have to
were
do it.
incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, Offer a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step.